Good morning, everybody. I am Chris, and today we are doing a 30-minute mobility flow routine, meaning that's like a lot of movement that is dynamic. So there's not a whole lot of static stretching today. There's a few things at the end where we're just kind of holding a pose, but mostly we'll be moving through large ranges of motion. This routine is really great for anybody. We're just going to do the best we can, modify when you have to. Okay, so let me get some music on. I'm going to have you start, let's start on hands and knees, okay? So bringing your hands under the shoulders. That's not out here. That's not wider than your shoulders. Look at your fingers and spread the fingers out. So that means pick your hand and open up your fingers. So spread out your hands wide, okay? Put weight into the fingertips as well as the heel of the hand so you're not getting all that weight into your wrists, okay? And just kind of rock side to side and just kind of see what's your body feel like right now, right? Are we kind of where we want to be? Are we a little tight? Are we a little loose? Are we tired? Okay. Where do we feel tight? Where do we feel good? You don't just want to always focus on the places where you're feeling a little not normal, right? All right, so right here, flatten out your back. The knees are under the hips, press into your toes. And I want you to bring your chin to your chest and then start to pull your chest up, your middle back up, your belly button, and then chin to the chest, looking at your belly button. Tilting the pelvis under, and then inhale and reverse that. So point the belly button at the sky, at the floor, look up at the sky, and then start to go the other way. And think about actually doing the movement. Don't just do the movement. So think about all the things that are happening here, okay? You're feeling your fingertips planted into the floor, your hand on the floor. You're feeling the vertebrae moving. You're moving the neck, the middle back, the lower back, the pelvis, pressing the feet into the floor, and going the other way. Inhale. So the exhale is as you round and chin to chest, round. The inhale is as you arch. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. We're still doing 3 more of these. Inhale. Exhale, round it. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. And now flatten it out. Good. Now what I want you to do here is take your left leg straight back and uncurl the right toes. So press into your right shin as you squeeze the glutes of the left leg. Okay, so you're pressing into the bottom of the right lower leg, pointing the left toes. And now I want you to take your right arm forward and press into the hand that's on the floor. Okay, now, holding this, stability. All right, press into your shin and squeeze the left glutes. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Now listen, breathe in, reach. As you exhale, bring your right hand to the floor, rotate your right knee back, and then lift and reach over. And then inhale, bring that back and come back to your bird dog. Bring it down and open. And back under. And reach. So your right arm is forward, left leg is back. Right hand down and open and reach. Good. Bring it back down. Rotate around, and you are rotating that foot, that right leg. So you're coming to a side bend. Good. And then back down, center, and then bring both knees down. So right here, come to a child's pose and bring your hands together. So your backside is in the child's pose position. And then just give me some wrist rolls here. Good. Wiggle out your fingers. Shake them out and come back to hands and knees. Uncurl your left toes. Bring your right leg back. Press into the left shin and squeeze the glutes. So this isn't all the way up here. It's not in your back. It's straight. So you're using your glutes to lift and hold the leg there. Bring your left arm forward. If you're wobbly, that's all right. All right? We were all wobbly at some point. Good. Press into that left shin and the right entire hand. Feeling warmth build through your core. Really reach. Breathe. Bring your left hand down. Rotate your left leg back. Put the right foot down and reach. Over. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, back to the bird dog. Bring the hand down, rotate, and lift. Good. Rotate back down. Extend. Remember, press through that shin. Bring the hand down. So get the full movement before you go back to the other movement. All right, so get that full expression of your bird dog where you're pressing into the hand and pressing into the shin. Last one. Good. And then back, knees down. Come on back, hands. And I want you to take your hands, you're gonna push them in here and then open. Okay, so you could be on the elbows. If this doesn't feel good, you could always do it kneeling. And then open. Press it. And then open. Press it. And then open. Good. Come back to your hands and knees and then come all the way up to your knees. If you need cushioning under your knees, you can always put a towel or pillow underneath. Standing up tall and bring your hands behind your head. I want you to curl your left toes under and then your right toes. And really think about curling them under so that you're pressing the toes into the floor, stretching the bottoms of the feet. And then uncurl and press the tops of the feet into the floor. All right, so you don't want to be like this. Okay, you want to move the entire foot. Lift it, push it down, lift it, push it down, and then flex, and flex. Good, good. And flex, flex. Keep alternating it, nice. Keep going. Flex, under, really, if you feel that you need to really stretch out the front or the bottom more, hold that for a second. Hold it for a second and see what that feels like. Good. Last one. Nice. Now keeping the toes curled under, bring your hands to the floor. We are going to take that one downward facing dog. So lift your hips, press back. Inhale, lift up onto your toes. Exhale, press down through your heels as best you can. Inhale, lift up onto your toes. If you can't get your heels to the floor, not a big deal. Exhale, press. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. Good. Now listen. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift up onto your toes. Bend the knees, exhale. And then I want you to press your left foot forward next to your left hand. I know you love that, right? Okay, hold there, stretch. Open towards your left knee, so open up. Good, bring it back down. Come back to down dog. Inhale onto the toes. Exhale, bend. Inhale, foot forward. Exhale, hold. Inhale, open. Bring it back down. Bring it back to your down dog. Lift up onto your toes. Bend the knees. Left foot forward, lunge. Open. Bring it back down. Bring it back to down dog. Inhale up to the toes. Exhale, bend. Lunge forward, right. And open. This is not supposed to be really easy if you haven't done this before. Bring the hands down, so give it a try. Good, bring it back. Inhale on the toes. Exhale, bend, and use that as like kind of a push off. Good. So use those bent knees to push you forward. Open and back and back. Last time, inhale on the toes. Exhale, bend. Push it forward. Open up. Good. Bring the hand down. Okay, and back. Now listen, I just want you to go up onto the toes again. Bend the knees. Left foot forward. Okay, now right here, drop the back knee. All right, and you're gonna come to a stretch in this front leg. Now, do you see how my back knee is, see this angle of my back leg? Let's put your right hand down and get that angle out of there for right now. Okay, so that your knees are 90-90. So that means my knee is above my ankle and my back knee is under my hip. So I don't want this right now, okay? So there. Curl the back toes under. And I want you to not go forward, not down, but shift forward and then back. And that stretch should be in the front of your back leg, the front of your right leg. Okay? We're doing 2 more of those. Shift. Forward. Good. 1 more shift. Forward. Okay, now with all of your strength, all of the strength, press into your back toes. Press into your back toes. Stand up into a lunge. Come back down. Bring your hands on either side of that front foot and straighten the front leg. Inhale, bring it forward and up to hands behind the head. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale, push up. Inhale, lower down. Hands down. Bring it back. Bring it forward. Hands back behind the head. You're doing 1 more. When you do this, see if you can do this. Inhale, and then a big, huge exhale, like you're blowing out the candles to stand up. Nice. And then back down. Good. And then hands back. Bring your foot back to your down dog. Inhale, lift, bend, right foot forward. Good, drop the back leg. Now, coming up to knees again. And again, let's get to that 90-90 position. Knee under hip, knee above ankle. Hands behind your head. Inhale. Exhale, just shift forward. Inhale back. Exhale. Shouldn't feel any knee pain with this. If you feel knee pain because you're on your back knee, cushion it. Last one. Okay, you ready? You're like, wait, maybe. Right there. Inhale. Blow out the candles. Bring it back down. Hands down. And back. Forward. Inhale. Blow out the candles. And believe it or not, that does help to get you back up, right? Bring your hands down and back. Forward. Inhale up. Exhale, blow out the candles. Inhale down. Hands down. And listen, you have the last down dog here. Last down dog. So shoot that foot back. Good. Up onto the knees. Sorry, up onto the toes. Bend the knees. And now drop the knees. That feels good. Yeah? It totally is. So Michelle said it's crazy how one side is easier to get up than the other. So shift back. Okay, shift back and forth. All right. So listen. From here, I'm going to have you bring... All right, I'm going to have you bring your right leg forward, okay? And then you're going to turn your left... You're rotating your left foot behind you, okay? So you're in what's like a warrior two, but on your knees. Okay, so in a warrior two here. And remember, you shift down and up. And shift down and up. I love these. Shift down. Good. And one more. And up. Okay, so now bring your elbow to your thigh, and if this is enough, stay there. If you need more, you're going to stay with your hand behind your head. Inhale. And then exhale, bring your left elbow to your right knee if you can. And if you can't touch it, it's okay. Inhale, open. Look up. Exhale, down. Inhale, open. Two more. Good. And one more. Nice. Now bring it back up. Let's put your hands in front and switch. So just switch here. So your left knee is out. Okay. And hands can be on the hips or behind the head. Curl the toes under if you need a little more stability in the back there. And side. Good. Sarah Lloyd says, my outfit is giving Sharpie Evan vibes. I don't know who that is. Is that a person? Exhale. By the way, I'm live in my workouts, so if you do my workouts and you hear me chatting with people, that's, right now there's about 187 of us on. Good. Now come down and bring the elbow down, and you can hold it or bring the hand behind the head. Inhale, look up. Exhale, down. Inhale. Now you're not looking behind you, you're looking up. Okay, so you elbow up and look up. Don't look back. Good. And then you have one more. And back to the center. Okay. So we're going to do one more. This is a rough one. I'm going to give you some options here, okay? Sorry, I shouldn't say it like that. So you're going to be, let's do, what did we have first? Right leg forward, okay? Right leg forward. All right, so. Option one, left hand to the outside of your thigh, right hand to the back, and look. Okay? And then right hand back to the shoulder. So it's a twist. Or reach for your back of your right thigh. It's a twist. Or if you can, reach for your right heel and then twist. So you do lunge back a little bit. You do have to rotate. I'm gonna curl my toes over, that's better, yes. And you're pushing that left hip flexor forward. You have one more time. Good. And switch. Left foot forward. Okay, so a couple options here. Option one, reach. And then bring it around. Option two, reach the back of the thigh. And bring it around. Option three, reach for your heel. Okay, and you might not be, and don't force anything that's not happening, okay? Don't force it. And last one, good. All right, so, we're going to your belly. How do you feel? Okay, so, let me show you this really quick. So just look for a second. This movement is gonna be right hand to your middle back. So this where you try to grab your fingers. And we're gonna keep trying to do this. So now if you can't do this in the prone position or in the position we're on your belly, right? You could do it seated. But on your belly, it's gonna work your posture a little more, okay? So, right here, left arm forward, right arm back. Okay, your left palm is facing the floor. I want you to bring it to your lower neck, and then your right palm is facing up. And I want you to see if you can reach your fingers. If you can, it's fine. And then switch. Keep your face off the floor. So you are working that lower back. Don't hold your breath. And I'm noticing that every round that I do this on, right, I'm actually getting a little closer to my fingers. So even if you're not touching your fingers, if you're getting closer, that's good. It's progress. Last one. Good. Now, right arm straight out to the side. Left hand on the floor next to your chest. Left knee bends. Inhale, open. Left over. And then we're just going to bring it back and switch. Right hand down, left arm extended. Just rotating. Opening up in the chest and shoulder. Opening up in the hip flexors. See if you can get that foot flat on the floor as you cross. And if you can't, again, it's fine. Everybody's different. I remember the first few times I did scorpion, I was like, what's happening? And how is that lady getting her foot to the floor? And then over time, and it actually didn't even take that long. It really did get a little easier. Breathe, trying not to hold your breath. Just moving, enjoying the movement. Last one on each side. Very nice. Good. Okay. So we have one last move here. So I'm going to give you this. If you can't do what we're going to do, what we're going to do here, I want you to sit, knee in front, other leg bent. And what you're going to do is reach across and then reach up. All right, so you'll reach across. Now, that's option one. Option two is to have that leg in pigeon. Good. Okay. And lift your right arm up to the sky. And then go under. And then inhale, up. And then under. Inhale up. Reach. Under. Last one. Back to the center. Switch your legs. So you can either go bent or straight in the back leg. Okay? Left arm reaches up. Good. Good. Up. Oh, that's my website, not the email. Susan, there's a contact me page. There's a contact me button on my website. Somebody's asking about having questions. Good. And also, if you go to the About page on YouTube, it's right there. And nice. Bring it under. Good. Bring that leg across. Nice. Good. Awesome. Good. Drop it. Good. That's my website, cdornerfitness.com. Down there in the bottom left is my website, not my email. Good. Up. Good job, Robin. Breathe. Slowing it down here. Nice. Up. Nice. Let's take one more. Bottoms of the feet together. I want you to just loosen up through those hips a little. Loosen up. Go right, left. Okay, now inhale. And then exhale. See if you can grab the toes. And I do want you to round over this time. Round over. Press the bottoms of the feet together. Good. Roll it up. Back to a cross. Inhale up. Hands together. Bring them down to your heart. Great job today, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow with lower body. I hope this workout or this routine helped you a little bit, feeling a little better, feeling a little bit looser, and just moving better. Have a great day, everybody. Don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Bye, everybody.